Yo, what up everyone? I'm Raheem, your owner of Rappin' and Snackin', getting into another weekly playlist video. Gonna show my most played tracks of the past week. Please make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, Instagram at Rappin' and Snackin', TikTok at Rappin' and Snackin'. It's all the same across the board. Appreciate y'all as always. And this time for the weekly playlist, it was just recently Christmas, so you're gonna see every pick here are gonna be Christmas themed. And yeah. Let's go ahead and get started with my first one. My first one, I usually go ahead and show like a CD or something from which the track is from. This one was not pressed on any sort of CD to my knowledge, or vinyl or tape to my knowledge, but this one is by R.A. the Rugged Man and Mac Lethal. It's called Crustified Christmas. And Crustified Christmas, you may be wondering why that name. Well, R.A. the Rugged Man used to go by the name of Crustified Dibs, and now he just goes by R.A. the Rugged Man, but that's why, they have the name. R.A. the Rugged Man and Mac Lethal, both pretty dope MCs, but R.A. the Rugged Man is definitely dropped some of my favorite material, particularly in the post-2000s, post-2010s, I should say, and everyone knows that he shocked the world with Uncommon Valor, Vietnam Story, his guest verse on that track. But anyways, this song's really good. Obviously, it's just an excellent Christmas song, so you can tell by the title of the track. R.A. the Rugged Man has the first two verses, Mac Lethal has the last verse. I like the chorus where it says, "Go Jesus, it's your birthday." I think that's just funny. R.A. the Rugged Man and Mac Lethal both do flow quite well on this. They are a little bit speedy. As you know, Mac Lethal has his stuff on YouTube where he's rapping very fast, and then R.A. the Rugged Man is also known as a fast rapper at times too. So they both complement each other well. It doesn't sound forced. It's just a dope one. And then on top of that, I really like, shout out to R.A. the Rugged Man, how he says that he buys a CD from Amoeba, which is a store that I frequent a lot. I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars. There's by far my favorite place that I've ever shopped at in regards to music. So whenever someone shouts out Amoeba, I love that. So that's my one of my most played tracks. Next up, another one of my most played tracks would be Players Ball by Outcast. Now, Players Ball by Outcast, some people may not know this, but it was, originally a Christmas song. It is a Christmas song, and it's actually the song that really put them on. And you can pretty much tell by the intro lyric by Andre 3000 where he says, "It's beginning to look a lot like what?" Instead of a lot like Christmas, he says a lot like what? And then there's references throughout the song that would make you understand why it's a Christmas song, where they talk about there's no snowy weather. Big Boy talks about there ain't no chimneys, so he can't put up his stocking and all this stuff. So there's a bunch of Christmas references throughout it. It's just not as obvious as other tracks on this list. With that being said, Players Ball is one of my favorite Outcast songs. It definitely put me onto them because my first album that I bought was Southern Playlistic, and they did put it on the Southern Playlistic Cadillac Music album. And I love Sleepy Brown on the chorus, so I had to obviously be bumping Players Ball by Outkast. This is the CD single, big time banger. Probably the best duo or group in all of rap history, in my opinion, and their discography speaks for itself. Next up, here's one that I was bumping a lot, and this was Apathy's Wonderful Christmas Time, or Wonderful Xmas Time, same thing. This is something that I want you all to see, because those who see my video, you may be wondering, what the heck is this? This is not real. This is just a made vinyl sleeve. My homegirl, actually, I just asked her, because I love the artwork, so I had her draw this for me. And so this is all in like marker and pen, and she just drew this. So it looks like it's, an official vinyl. Let me put it up just for reference here. It looks pretty legit. There is no vinyl actually in here. She did draw it. We put the spine on there, as you can see. We went all out. We made a back for it. But yeah, I like the song. Apathy is one of my favorite rappers, and I thought it would just be pretty cool to make something like this. I thought that this was especially a time where vinyl was, because this is in the early 2010s if I recall, vinyl was still being put out and stuff, but there weren't really any singles being pressed, and still there's not really singles being pressed for vinyl, so I kind of wanted this to also be like a statement, like, yo, make vinyl singles to the artists. I think they're still pretty dope, although not as, it's a little bit they're kind of useless now because back in the days it was for clubs and for DJs and stuff like that, but it's still cool, like a little collector's piece and good for listening to as well. But anyways, the song is dope. As you can see, the artwork's very dope. Apathy on the rap, Scoop DeVille produced it, and Apathy has some dope bars on here where he's talking about he wants Wu-Tang to make a song as classic as Cream. All he wants for Christmas is for Big L to be alive. He wants Nas to drop an album with Preem. It's funny because none of those things can happen. You can argue, I mean, Wu-Tang hasn't dropped a song as good as Cream. Nas and Premier have not dropped an album yet. They've dropped tracks. And Big L, obviously, rest in peace. He can't be brought back from the dead. But, dope song. Really enjoy it. Apathy, dope stuff. And yeah, I mean, this was just a fun thing to work on with the homegirl. And yeah, I mean, this was just awesome. But this is one that I was also bumping. So shout out to Apathy. And yeah. Next up, we have possibly the most iconic Christmas song in hip-hop history. And it is on this compilation, the Christmas Rap compilation. And it's also on, I think it's called The Very Special Christmas, that compilation. But it's obviously Run-DMC's Christmas in Hollis. And that is just, like I said, it's possibly the most iconic hip-hop song in terms of really a holiday track in general, but especially for Christmas. One thing that I really enjoy about this song in particular is that it could be named something generic, like even like, Wonderful Christmas Time or like Christmas Rap or something, but they named it Christmas in Hollis, which I really like because they're pretty much showing it's a Christmas song, but they're also putting their city on the map. They represent Hollis, Queens, and I just think it's very dope when artists shout out their regions and where they come from and stuff like that. I personally really enjoy that. So I thought that was clever. I think DMC does a great job. Run does great. The beat is just classic. Everything about this song just yells classic. It's referenced in a lot of movies. I recently watched Die Hard again with Bruce Willis, and I forgot that this was in there. There's other movies that this is in too, and just so many tracks reference it. Even like the Crustified Christmas song that I was just talking about references Christmas in Hollis, and possibly other ones too that I'm just forgetting off the top of my head. So just an exceptional Christmas song. It's catchy. It stood the test of time. It's over 30 years old. It's so great. But yeah, Christmas in Hollis is another one of my most played tracks of the week. And then my most played track of the week, in my opinion, this is just, I'm not going to go ahead and say it's the best Christmas song for hip-hop, but it's my personal favorite hip-hop song in regards to Christmas tracks, and that would be EasyE's Merry Motherfucking Christmas or Xmas. Man, this song is so excellent. I think the execution of this track is really second to none. EasyE, really, this is just so well done, right? You have EasyE on his 5150 Home for the Sick EP dropping a banger like this on the 5-track EP. You'd think there wouldn't be a Christmas song on it, but there is. And geez, I'm going to name the features too because I can't remember them off the top of my head. But we have, obviously, EasyE. We have Menage a Trois, which was a female group from Ruthless Records. We have Buckwheat, Will 1X, Dr. Jam, and Madness for Real. So Will 1X, for y'all who don't know, that's will.i.am, who ended up being on the Black Eyed Peas, very popular artist. So he was on Ruthless Records. So this is just such a nod, and now we're talking a little bit on the track, but this is such a nod to EasyE being such a genius in the talent-seeking department. We have EasyE recruiting even will.i.am. We had him with Bone Thugs and Harmony. We'd seen him with Above the Law. That Ruthless, and it just goes on, right? You can even go to like Cocaine and The Blood of Abraham, and you can just, it goes on and on and on. But EasyE's eye for talent, ear for talent, however you want to chop it up, is incredible. And we have to really attribute so much to the NWA family tree, because if you go and look at the NWA family tree, it's so crazy what artists spawn from there. It's nuts. You have enough music to last you just off of that family tree for years. It's that impressive. But going back to the song, Merry Motherfucking Christmas, the reason why I think it's the best not only is because of the features, which a lot of these features let's be honest, not many people knew who they were when this dropped. You mainly know EasyE. They all do well. They all stick with the theme. And then on top of that, you have Dolomite on the intro. And then someone kicks Dolomite off from telling the story. And then they're talking about Christmas in Compton. And the great thing about this song is, one, it's hilarious, but two, it's that it's really putting in so many different Christmas carols, Christmas songs, inspired Christmas tracks in it, and they're harmonizing it and switching up the lyrics and making them raunchy, making it sexual, making it explicit, making it hilarious. So that's why I think this song is so incredible. And, just go ahead and listen to it, and you'll see how many different Christmas things they jack and make their own. And that's why I think it's so great. Whereas these other songs, no disrespect to them, obviously, but they're all kind of like on the same playing field, same beat, same everything. It's all pretty much the same. This is where it's getting even the next level. It's like super exceeding the Christmas expectation, in my opinion. And then it even goes then and says, Merry motherfucking Christmas. And then they keep going and have a fucked up New Year. So, man, what a banger. Real quick, this is on 7-inch vinyl and a red vinyl single. So, I mean, such a banger. I think it's phenomenal. But anyways, what do y'all think of these Christmas tracks? Which one's your favorite? Maybe if there's one you didn't know about, let me know. But I appreciate y'all as always. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and hit me up on Instagram at Rappin' and Snackin'. If you got recommendations, let me know. I always appreciate y'all. Talk to y'all next time. Peace.